I'm going to say something this space doesn't really want to say out loud. Being talented and being broke are not opposite. For a lot of Muslim creators and freelancers right now, they are the same. You're good at what you do and you know that. And the numbers don't show it. The month ends, you do the math, and it's not where it should be. So you get another project, another client you just say yes to just because you need it. And somewhere in the back of your head is this thought: if I was actually good enough, this would have clicked by now. That thought is wrong. You're not struggling because of your capability. You're struggling because of 3 specific traps, and nobody in the Muslim creator space is naming them out loud. So in this video, I am Hamza, and I'm going to walk you through all 3. What they look like, why they keep you stuck, and what getting out actually looks like. So I'm calling these 3 traps the worth trap, because that's exactly what they do. They trap your worth. They sit between what you're actually capable of and what you end up getting paid. Some of you will recognize one and some will recognize all of them. So either way, by the end of this, you will know exactly where you are trapped. So Bismillah. Trap number 1, the Deen discount. You probably experienced this, and I am one of them. I experienced this a lot of time. A Muslim client come to you, could be a small business, a community project, a masjid, someone who knows you are Muslim. And somewhere in the conversation, when you give your rate, suddenly they tell you it's out of the budget. So can you just lower your price and do it for the sake of Allah? So you freeze for a second, because suddenly this is not a business conversation anymore. It's a deen conversation. It's a religion conversation. So right now you are hesitant. You are maybe have some doubts. What if I increase my price? My niyyah gonna ruin or something like that. So the strategy is they use your niyyah, your intention, to get the discount. So by the end of this, you lower your price or you do it for free, and you go to home feeling a little bit of guilt. They mentioned Allah's name, and you're supposed to just feel good about that. And that's what I don't like about, working with this type of Muslim brands, and unfortunately there are a lot in the space. And the Prophet ﷺ himself validate being paid for your skill. Give the worker their haqq, their right, before the sweat even dries. Fair payment was treated as a religious obligation. It's not like nice to have and khalas. So he validates being paid for teaching Quran, ruqya, using your knowledge and time in service of others. So the next time someone says to you, do it for the sake of Allah, that's not religion. Unless if you feel like really these people are struggling, maybe you do it for the sake of Allah, but most of cases, they're not. Because the deen discount keep you stuck because it turns your value into the mechanism that keeps you underpaid. So trap number 2, the freelance loop. This one is hidden and it hides really well, because from the outside it looks like a freedom. You left a job, you went freelance because you want to be your own boss. Freedom of time, or you do the work you actually care about. Here's what the freelance loop actually looks like. So every single month you start from 0. The income from last month doesn't carry forward. The last client doesn't guarantee the next one. So you are always looking, pitching, following up, waiting for someone to say yes. And personally, I used to think that the answer was, if I have more clients, I will have more income and khalas. But more client means more bosses. 12 clients is 12 bosses with worse payment terms. You are technically independent, but you don't feel independent at the same time, because your income still depends on other people saying yes. And that's just a different cage. And there's another line people keep telling themselves: after this project, I'll finally build my own thing. But the next project comes and they are in the same loop again. Trap number 3, the invisible expert. This one hurts the most. Your knowledge is worth paying for. Real things, like things people charge serious amounts of money just to teach. You've watched someone sell a program or something, you've been doing it for years. You've literally seen prices that made you think, Wallah, I could deliver something much better than that. And then you do nothing because of your voice inside. Your inner self telling you, who am I to charge for this? Or what if nobody buys? Or what if I put it out there and nothing happens? And see, all of this is Shaitan's whispers, because Shaitan doesn't always come dressed as laziness. Sometimes he comes dressed as a high standard, which is perfectionism. So make it perfect, because if it's ihsan and all of that. So he enters from these doors. He's telling you, just do it. You need to do ihsan work. You need to have the right thing, polish it, etc. The knowledge stays trapped on your head or your note app. You get crazy ideas after Fajr while showering, or like the 2 a.m., like when you wake up. This is why I call it the invisible expert. The invisible invisible expert isn't someone who doesn't know enough. It's someone who knows enough, but he hasn't made it possible for anyone to pay for it yet. You can solve problems that people charge thousands for before lunch. But if nobody can access what you know, it doesn't matter what it is worth. Because the moment it is not published, it's not out, it's useless. So the gap between your knowledge and your income isn't talents. It's just like the packaging, how you're gonna package it to the audience, to the people, to your circle, to your community. That's what you need to work on. And by the way, I run a membership program called Inner Compass. Inside, I'm teaching students how they can turn what they know, their knowledge and skill, into something that pays. Whether you have 500 followers or 5,000 followers, it doesn't matter. What we teach inside is something different from other people's courses or programs, especially the Muslim community. So if you are someone who want to really build something and get money from that, you will find the first link in the description, and I will see you in the next live call, inshallah. So before we end this, I'm not saying every Muslim client is doing this deliberately, but a lot of people are just repeating what they were taught. And freelancing itself isn't the enemy. I freelanced as well. I know what it gave me, and I know what it cost me. What I'm saying is a trap is still a trap, even when it's familiar, even when everyone around you is in the same one. So this is the end of the video, and I'll see you inshallah in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.